We've had plus 72 subscribers in the last 28 days. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Does that mean you get money?
No, we're not over 1,000, and even when we hit over 1,000, we'll have to get more than that because our view count doesn't quite track. It tracks a little bit behind on this, which makes sense because we make videos, live videos, 10 months out of the year instead of 12 right now. I'm not doing summer stuff right now, so it tracks like this. So it'll have to get up here, and then we'll start making like a penny a day or something. No, I'm serious. Having had a channel that was monetized at the low end, and a lot of the people that are subscribed and watch our stuff are like overseas in places like India and United Arab Emirates, and those views make even less money, and so we won't make an appreciable amount of money on there, which is fine. It's not why I put it on there. So, all right. You've heard what? Heard what before? Oh, that's probably true. All right, 3-1. Right? Is that correct? Well, we got pictures today.
I thought we were on 3-2. We did 3-1.
No, we didn't.
Oh, never mind. Then I did it.
We literally just went over the test too.
We made it. Did we have 2 lessons today though, or just 1? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I would have. That's what I would have expected. There might be a point in your math life where you have 2 lessons after a test, but that will be rare as of now.
But usually we only have 2 videos on the Tuesday.
Right. Often we have 2 lessons on Tuesday, but after a test, typically we still only have 1. All right. Number 2 is yes. 2x plus y equals -3. Where did I set? Good. Number 4 is yes. 2x minus y equals 6. Number 6 is 12 and -24. The x-intercept 12 means that after 12 seconds, the scuba diver is at a depth of 0 meters or at the surface. The y-intercept of -24 means that at time 0, the scuba diver is at a depth of -24 meters or 24 meters below the sea level. Number 8 is a picture, so let's get it up on the television. You did what? Where is she didn't say where she was. She only said that she wasn't. So I don't know. So I don't know. Whatever it was last minute because she was going to ask a question in class today, but then then after she messaged and said, I'm actually not going to be there, sorry. I very much doubt that was why. That wouldn't make any sense for her to have not shown up because she doesn't like you and not want to see you. That don't make no sense. That doesn't track. There are people that I don't like teaching sometimes. They don't usually know that there are people that I don't like teaching.
That scares me. Is anybody in the class?
That we won't worry about. And you know what's often cool? Not always, but often cool, somebody that I don't like teaching, sometimes, eventually I like teaching them just fine because, people mature. So that works out wonderful when that's a thing that happens.
I know he doesn't like to teach.
No, you don't. I do. Middle school boys do tend to drive me flipping bonkers because they will argue the hind leg off a fence post.
When I'm middle school,
Argue what?
Yeah, I know it was intentionally silly because that's how ridiculous their argument is. Well, so it combined too. Like he'll argue the hind leg off a mule, or he'll argue with a fence post. But then I smoosh them together because that's even more absurd.
Yeah, because they'll argue over their favorite color. It's stupid.
Well, and what's really dumb is, that's fine to a point, but what's really, really dumb is they will argue till they're blue in their face when they're wrong.
Exactly.
And I am 41 years old and am wrong sometimes and usually admit it and know when it is. And when I'm arguing with a middle school boy and they're getting all, they're not right. I promise I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about. They're dumb. It drives me crazy. But usually middle school boys eventually mature, usually.
I had a Jace.
Jace probably won't.
I've heard that before.
Jace is taking his test.
How many times we gotta take that?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing, but it's all right. All right. Numero 8 is right there.
I got that part right.
Well, the instructions do say
Oh, I did. Never mind.
graph each equation.
I did graph it.
Okay, good.
I graphed it wrong though.
Well, that's at least that's something. Okay. Number 10 is right here.
Oh. Pookie.
What? Yeah, since there's no. Oh.
Now, this unit, again, all this stuff that we're learning, the algebra 1, there's a reason algebra 1 is kind of difficult and uber important.
Slay.
So what I am telling you is you got to lock in. It's okay to be confused, just don't stay there. Because the more you get this now, because if you are one of my students, which you currently are, and you get to Algebra 2, and I'm writing like I had to do. Now, these people had, the people that I wrote it on, they had not had me before, but still, if I have to write like I did on some of the Algebra 2 tests, go to Khan Academy and learn how to graph a line, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. If I have to do that for you people, by then, not today, obviously, obs, you're learning it for the beginning right now, yes? But if I have to do that then, I might still like teaching you, but I will be irritated with you, which is okay. I get irritated with even people that I love very much. Okay? Anyway.
He's a constructor. Wow.
Conductor is the word you're looking for. Yeah, that thing. Number 12, A, is a picture, so 2 seconds-ish. I don't know, how did you not do 12? That's cray-cray. No. Number 12A is this one. Number 12B, the x-intercept means that 12 children and 0 adults can attend for 180 buckaroos, and the y-intercept means that 0 children and 6 adults can attend for 180 buckaroos. Same thing, but 12 children and 0 adults.
Cool. I got it. What the heck?
Okay. So, what questions on this lesson do we have?
Do number 8.
We could do number 8. I'd be happy for that.
You should like really keep that up.
Why?
Huh?
Just copy it down and just say, I would like to do 12A. No, you would not. That's what I'm telling you. That's not helping you. That's the wrong part of your brain. That part of your brain don't help in this class. If you want to be like a data entry secretary, then keep exercising that part of your brain. And I promise you, you do not want to be full-time a data entry secretary for the rest of your life. Maybe a little while, but I promise that that is not what you want to do as your career, because talk about a boring job.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am, in fact, sure.
Do you want to move the camera?
I don't have any experience. I just can understand how things work. I am planning to move the camera. Thanks for keeping me honest.
I just want to check because he looked at you after the question was over.
This is the one that said so.
Who said so?
Gee.
I
That one.
No, see.
Point at everyone.
Famous now. Yeah, you were.
She's so
Stay in the
famous.
class.
Okay. Beautiful.
Thank you. I know I am.
Yeah, you better go.
What? What?
What did you say?
Inside. Inside. And outside.
No,
All right. Which question did we need to do? 8. Grab each equation using the x and y intercepts. Now, I have started in some of our preview lessons teaching you how to graph this using slope-intercept form, putting it in slope-intercept form and doing all of that. And that is great. That is helpful and useful. And so is doing it this way. So in this lesson, in this one lesson, we are asked to graph this using the intercepts. So at the x-axis, this line, at where this line crosses the x-axis, what is y equal to? 0. So if we want to find the x-intercept, we put a 0 where the y is, and then we solve for x. Now, there's a reason that I started with our preview stuff, slope-intercept. It's because when we learn that, I don't want you to forget that and go back to doing this. This is a useful idea. You're going to use this clear on to quadratics and beyond. It's true enough.
I don't know what that is, but
I know, but you will someday.
okay. I'm down.
What? You literally are.
I am.
What should we do?
Correct.
No, don't do that. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. But then after you've had a good blubber, what do we do then?
Good live.
Yeah, we went English for a minute.
The 5050 crosses out.
Yeah, it poofs out because 0 times that is poof. So 2x equals 1. Now what? Divide sounds great. Divide by what? It isn't, but I'm going to throw this out. That's an easy, that is potentially a dysgraphic mistake. Did y'all know that dyscalculia, dysgraphia, and whatever the other ones are, they're all like a spectrum. So you can have like a wee bit, even if you're not like, words are squiggling on the page dyslexic. Because that's like a thing, right? All right, so, but even if you're not quite that dyslexic, you can have a little bit. What you just did is a bit of a dysgraphic mistake. And it happens a lot, and that's why I'm stopping a minute and pausing. So this is an easy thing to accidentally do, especially when this is a 1. Don't accidentally flip those. This is 1/2, not 2. I know, and it's easy to make, even if, because sometimes you're writing and your hand just starts doing stuff and your brain starts thinking about out the Barbie movie and you end up writing something backwards, right? Whatever, right? That happens. So, you know, all the things.
Thinking about the Barbie movie. That was a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Start singing.
Yes, sir.
I just can't.
I did divided by 2x.
No, you wouldn't divide by 2x. Leave the x alone. He's the hero. Don't bully the hero. Just divide by the 2. What you saying? What?
I was trying to divide
1 over 2 divided is 1/2.
Oh, I did simplify.
Same thing, just as a decimal. It's just ugly. And you don't really, and on this, more than anything else, you do not want the ugly decimal because remember that slope is rise over run, so we want to write that slope as a fraction. So forget your ugly decimals for this unit. Okay? Okay. That's the x-intercept. You think so? You said that last time and you did nothing.
What happened?
Now, to find the y-intercept, what should we do?
Put a 0 where the x is.
You put a 0 where the x is to find the y-intercept. Now what?
Cancel the 2 and 0.
Wow.
Voice tics.
Now what?
Divide.
Divide by 5. Negative 5. Now, don't even pick up your stupid calculator. Just look at it. This is why I've been screaming at you to stop using this symbol. Because 1 divided by negative 5 is very clearly, just by looking at it, what?
Negative
Don't flip
2.
it. Negative 1/5. You don't got to punch that in the calculator. He's easy. He just is written right there for you.
He's like, hi.
He's like, hi, I'm the answer.
That's good.
I'm friendly. Yeah. Now, to finish this out, we just stick those dots on there, connect them, and move on with our life, right? Easy peasy. So we go at 0.5 on the x-axis, we put a dot. Put -1/5 on there and put a dot. We connect the dots and we're done.
That is beautiful.
Beautiful. How pretty.
I know I am, thanks.
Yes, you are. Get it. You're so beautiful. Love the self-confidence.
Have you ever noticed that most of the people on the internet that scream the loudest about, oh my gosh, I'm so beautiful and amazing, aren't? Have y'all ever noticed that? Have you also noticed that if you realize and get to know somebody and you realize that they're like a jerk and kind of terrible, they don't look as pretty anymore? Like literally, like they actually don't look as pretty. And the other thing is also true if you meet somebody and you're like, yeah, they're fine, whatever. But then the more you get to know them, the more attractive on the inside, they start to actually physically look more attractive to you. Isn't that wild? That's crazy.
That's what happened with
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of beer goggles, that's like personality goggles. Anyway, any other questions from this lesson?
No, sure.
Actually, 10. Okay, great.
Definitely
Definitely
10.
10.
Actually. That's what my brother does. How goated I am.
Which one?
You're so goated. We love
Thank
it.
you.
You're welcome. See, nobody was talking about it.
That's why it's funny.
Sure it wasn't.
He wants to be involved.
This is a great one to look at. So we are asked to graph it, by making a table, then state the domain and range. Great. Easy money. What's wrong with it?
We don't have the X.
We don't got no X. We don't got no X. Oh no. So no matter what we put in for X, we can put whatever the heck we want for X, and Y is always going to be the same thing. Always. What is Y going to be? We should figure that out real quick. We should solve it for Y. So what should we do? Solve it, obviously. More specifically, what should we do? Add 3.
I cracked my watch screen. I don't know why.
Cross it out and
I'll have y'all know that I am a great teacher. 2 people on the internet told me so today, so no argument.
You are a great teacher.
Okay.
No one's arguing with
-5 plus 3 is what?
-2.
Now what?
Divide 2.
Divide by 2.
I did that very well.
So Y equals -1. When does Y equal -1? Always. Always. Because there's no X. There's nothing else happening. Y can't change. It's equal to -1.
He's like,
Easy peasy. So when we graph this sucker,
Oh,
Rubber raggy.
what?
Why?
If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't
I
know.
know.
Aren't you just quoting Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
Oh.
That's like the goated show, bro. I love that show.
is it though?
You don't know what Scooby-Doo is?
Okay, so basically it's these friends who go around their town with a talking dog.
It's a bunch of stoners, one of which it hallucinates that their dog is talking, going and solving crimes, all of which amount to at the end.
A guy in a mask.
Oh, it was in fact Charlotte,
Dang.
not a ghost.
Every
Yeah.
single episode.
Yeah.
Every single episode.
That is
It's
it.
funny to watch because if you watch like the old episodes, and also Frank's so dumb.
And if you watch the retarded movie, about the only thing good in it is the fact that it has what's her face in it, and even that's only good because, Buffy. But
Wait,
whatever.
Love Buffy.
what movie?
Nothing.
Plenty of us don't love Buffy, although I enjoy much of Buffy, even though it's campy and silly. Anyway, that's what he looks like. What would the table look like?
Look like a weird table, man.
That one.
Look, I'm going to do a table that's going to be super fun. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you excited?
Sure. Why not?
Huh?
What?
Say what?
Why? No.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Huh?
What?
Are we serious?
Write it down, guys.
I can't see it.
Signs like this.
Oh, I know what it is. I don't.
That's a great table. You can put whatever the crap you want in X. It don't matter. Any number you want. Y is always going to be negative 1. It isn't E. It's Euler's number. It's equal to approximately 2.718. And it's wonderful for logarithms. But you can put whatever numbers you want because Y is always going to be negative 1. You can do what? That's what I'm telling you. You put whatever the heck numbers you want to put in there. Because in this particular function, Y is always equal to negative 1. There ain't no X. Yes. You want to what?
See what your hair looks like straight.
People say that all the time. I'm not straightening my hair. Heat is not good. Heat is not good for my hair. It's about right here, when it's wet.
Wait, who's
What?
Heat.
Do you do anything to it? Hot. Does it get curly or is it just like that?
No, it's just good.
Yeah, totally.
Are you gonna
I do put product in it, and sometimes I use a diffuser on a hair dryer.
I need to do that.
It does need to be trimmed some, but
I can't imagine you using diffuser.
You and Blue should come water together.
No.
it looks like this. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Now you can
and
imagine it.
It's not that hard to
Okay, great.
Why just
Any other questions from this lesson?
Can you do 2 and 4?
Can you get 2 and 4? No, but I can do one of them.
2. Can you do 2?
I can do 2. Number 2.
The 2 cookies I had are kicking in now.
You have 2 cookies, yes.
I had 0. I'm a bit. I haven't eaten anything.
So the instructions on number 2 say determine whether each equation is a linear equation, write yes or no. If yes, write the equation in standard form. So x is to the power of 1, correct? Y is to the power of 1, correct?
Yep.
He's linear.
Yes.
That's the answer for the first part. Is that to the first? Is that to the first? Yes and yes, linear.
I have a question. So then I didn't understand what.
Power, yes? This is to the power of 2, yes? This is to the power of 1. So is this, right? Right, right, yes, no, yes, yes.
She has a black sharpie. I have the brown.
Wait, I broke you. Come back. Powers are exponents, right? This is the power of 2. If there's nothing there, it's a 1.
They're bad.
If it's to the power of 1, it is. If it's to the power of 1, it is. If the answer to both of those is true, yes, it's linear.
So technically, 1
I have the coolest things
yes.
for a look.
Yes.
That's gonna look so cool.
Yes.
I
Yes.
know.
Yes.
And this
Okay, so yes is the first bit. Then it asks to write in standard form, which if I am not greatly mistaken, I didn't talk about in the video.
Mr. Sean?
You didn't talk
So,
about
I feel like that's
to my
not
understanding, that means if there's no visible like exponent, then it's linear, right?
Right.
What's an exponent?
Right. Okay. Standard form looks like this. You may want to add this to your notes.
What's an exponent?
It's the little number up at the top. Okay.
The square.
That is standard form, but there's a couple of criteria that are important. A must be positive. Also, A must be a whole number. So we're going to do number 2. We are not going to do, we are going to do number 4. Just kidding. We will do number 4. We will do them both. Nothing is right about that problem. Right? The Y is over there. What has happened? There we go.
That makes more sense.
Yes, it does. Yeah. The Y is over there out hanging out by themselves. That -3 is over there bothering everybody. And that's negative. So let's move these. This is easy peasy, right? We can add 3 to both sides, which gets the 3 over there, right? So then we've got -2x equals y plus 3. Now to get to standard form, we want the y over there. So how do we move the y over there?
Minus.
We subtract it, that's right. Minus y, minus y. They don't combine, they're not like terms. Negative 2x minus y equals 3. Now there's still a problem. There's still an issue because a is negative. A can't be negative. How can we make him not negative? We could divide everything by negative, which is going to take all those signs and flip them, right? So that'll turn into 2x plus y equals negative 3. What?
Huh?
You what?
Well, because he didn't teach us in the video. We had no idea.
Yeah. The 2 and 4 you didn't know how to do, which is what I said. And then you got distracted scribbling on your notebook and forgot what was happening. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here.
I knew what you're asking, but I didn't know how to do it.
Yes, sir.
I did that, but it was flipped around.
What?
So negative 3 was on the left, and then it was equals, then it was y plus 2.
So the symmetric property says that if A equals B, then B equals A, so you just switch them.
Oh.
Switch the
So I
sides.
still got it right.
Well, no, but all you needed to do was switch them,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Let's do 4 because 4 throws a wrinkle in.
A wrinkle.
Wrinkle.
Hey, you know what?
Yes, a wrinkle in time.
Wow.
Eventually, I'm going to read the sequels to that. It just hasn't happened.
I haven't read it at all.
You haven't read it? It's quite good. It's quite good.
Have you watched Clown in a Cornfield?
Not only have I not watched Clown in the Cornfield, I have never heard of Clown in the Cornfield.
It's some cringy movie, so it's a stupid horror movie. No, you remember those horror movies that like all of the main characters were dumb except one?
Yeah, like most slasher films, yes.
Yeah, that's what it is, and it's really funny. It's one of those movies that you could just sit and talk through and know exactly what's going on.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. This is not in standard form. It is linear. X to the first, Y to the first, linear. Yay. It's not in standard form. It's not in standard form. Why is it not in standard form? The X and the Y are on that side, and that's over there. What's wrong with it?
Fractions.
It's got fractions. It's got fractions specifically on this one.
We don't like fractions on A,
Yeah.
right?
Not in standard form, we don't. So we got to kill them. How could we kill them?
Gun.
That's not how math solves its
You
problems.
know.
I wish.
You draw it, you draw it, or a little bit of shoot. You draw it, and then flip through the pages, and it's like,
Yeah, I would love that.
What if we just multiply everything times 3?
Why 3?
Yeah, why 3? That's a great question.
because it's on the bottom.
Because it's the denominator. That's why.
Ah,
Because when I multiply 3 times 2/3, what do I get? Put it down. You don't need it. No, nobody even picked it up. I was yelling at no one. Good job, me. What's 2/3 times 3?
Something.
3 goes into 3 how many times?
1.
Once. What's 1 times 2?
We end up going 6, right?
What's 1 times 2? 2.
What? So it stays the same. Oh, no.
What's negative 1/3 times 3?
1.
It is negative 1. 3 goes into 3 once. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. What's 3 times 2?
6.
Did you say 10? Where did that
No,
come
I
from?
said dim.
I see.
I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say 2.
And she said 2.
I fixed it.
Why is the surface?
Because
he's.
it is.
Are we gonna?
Maybe. Let me see.
I thought 2x plus 1.
I put a question mark. I did not know what to do.
Yeah.
Really?
You'd be dead in public school.
Me?
No, I'm talking to him. He's always like, can
Zion?
we take a quiz?
No, yeah, you'd be
So Zion was public schools until like last year, right? So you're clearly lying because you know he's not a zombie.
There he goes.
He looks like a zombie. No kidding.
Hey,
It's
no,
so
you're
beautiful.
good.
How dare you say such things?
I'm leaning, not lowered.
Now he did try to blow stuff up yesterday in electronics, but
I mean, we burned the push.
so number 6 says find the x and y intercepts of the graph of each linear function. Describe what the intercepts mean. So on number 6, it gives us the table. What am I looking for in order to find the intercepts? Open it up because I want you to be able to see the table. Because if you can't see the table, then it's not gonna understand well. Yeah. It's 159.
It's a trend. You've seen it?
No.
Where'd my phone go?
I think maybe a little bit.
Well, the last time I saw evidence of it, it was right like this. So beyond that, I don't know. I don't know why people do that with a teacher, especially one like me, that is seeing things. I promise you that you're hiding nothing when you're doing this. So just like, if you're going to get on it, just own that crap, dude. Just own it. You know, whatever. If you're going to get on it, get on it. You're not hiding nothing. As the poster meme that was going around in teacher circles for a while back goes, I promise, we know when you're on your phone. Nobody just looks down at their crotch and smiles. So, you know.
Navy is crazy.
Not just turning when we're.
Anyway, now that we're looking at the table, what we looking for to find the intercepts?
No.
On number 6. On number 6, whatever is happening, just stop, because it's probably stupid. It's probably too dumb for school. On number 6, what are we looking for to discover what the intercepts are? 0. We're looking for zeros. In fact, we will learn later that x-intercepts, another name for x-intercepts, are zeros. I wonder why. I wonder why. So if we're looking for the y-intercept, we look where x is 0, right? So where x is 0, y is negative 24. Then we got to look at, okay, what is the top of this telling us? It says position of the scuba diver. Do we understand what a scuba diver is?
They go
Yeah.
deep in ocean.
Somebody that goes in the ocean. So if he's at negative 24 and it says it's in meters, where is he?
Negative 24 meters below the
So he's down at negative 24 meters below the surface at the beginning of this problem. So that's what you would describe for that. And then now what about the x-intercept?
0 seconds.
No, the x-intercept. At 0 seconds, he's at negative 24. At the x-intercept, he's at 12 time, right? In seconds. So after 12 seconds, where is he? At the surface. And that's all of that is the answer to number that problem. Does that make sense? It makes money? Good. Good.
Makes sense.
I followed you. I followed you. Oh, they were confused. I think we should take a quiz.
I want to say it, but they want to say it.
I'm gonna guess it's page 159
Dude, it looks like it's gonna rain. That makes my song.
120 and 9.
I've been crossing my fingers all day, bruh.
I don't want it to rain. I got 10 in there. I don't want it to chase us. I love him. It's the only thing I would do rather than playing games.
She's evil. Mr. Shaw,
Yeah.
can I give you my corrections right now?
No, but you can in just a minute.
Oh, okay.
Already did
What's
it.
today? Is it like, it's the 23rd?
Nah,
Already did
It's
it.
the 23rd.
nah, it's October 20.
Grab paper.
Ready, go.
We love my
I was
city.
almost right.
Almost, guys.
That
But
was
you weren't.
But you failed.
So I was good.
one.
I said one.
I will tell you how I did that. Would you like to know? Have you seen how big this is? That's how.